You and me have fun.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening
Can you hear us?
from St. Petersburg, Florida. They can probably hear us. We couldn't hear them because we had technical difficulties. Uh, Novices, or I'm the novice anyway, at the StreamYard program, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And have you got anything before we get started?
Well, make sure everybody can hear.
Okay.
Oh, they said yes, they can hear.
Well, that means they can hear.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well, that's good to hear.
All right.
So we'll do some hellos as we go, but first I wanted to mention uh, today's topic. We're going to try to have a topic. No, we're not going to try. We are going to have a topic every evening, uh, Monday through Sunday, so 7 days a week. We'll be on at midnight, with the exception of Monday through Friday, and then Sunday. The exception will be we won't be on at midnight on Saturday.
Sunday.
Like I said, Sunday morning at midnight, or Saturday night just past midnight, due to Papua New Guinea. And as most of you know, or probably all of you know, Lynn is either a moderator or a co-host on that, and that's very dear to both of our hearts.
So we won't go live on Sunday.
Right, the late night chat with Lynn and Rob on Sunday morning or late Saturday night will likely be at 11, just after Friday Night Live.
That's right.
And that's coming up tomorrow night, Friday Night Live from 8 to 10.
8 to 10-ish.
Is that right?
8 to 10-ish, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
8 to 10-ish.
10-ish.
Is that like 12, 16-ish?
No, not
Same
that,
thing? Okay.
Not that late.
Okay, all right.
How's everybody? So we love StreamYard because we can highlight your comments. You see how when you comment, I just click on it and it shows on the screen. It's a pretty cool feature, and it makes you famous. Makes our attendees famous.
The attendees are famous.
Yeah.
I'm not famous. I'm just along for the ride.
Oh, it's not that bad, honey, silly.
No, I am a founder and proud to be a founder.
So we have already got 121 people here.
121 people here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to have stage fright, I think.
Take a deep breath.
Okay. Well, with
okay.
120 people, see, they're dropping like flies down to 119. So what we thought we'd do this evening is maybe a brief, very brief, because we don't want to go long, howdy Marty, tonight, or this morning, I should say. We'll go as long as you guys want us to go. Tonight's topic is Let's Get Real, which many of you, I believe, having checked the chat earlier today, were on the webinar that Julie was the host of.
Mm-hmm.
And she had some fairly famous founders on there. Let's see, she had Michael Williams, Marty DeGarmo, Chris Johnson, and John High and Tight White.
Yep.
Our favorite barber. And as you can see, John, if you're watching, I'm kind of high and tight myself. So we'll just talk about a few things.
And were you guys there today at Julie's webinar? It started at 1 p.m. Eastern. I think some of you that are here right now were at that webinar. Say that you were, if you were, and then what you thought of it. I mean, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, we'd love to hear your thoughts before we maybe do a brief rundown of everything. It was very inspirational.
Very.
Motivational. And we thank Julie and company for that. She did have some other folks from her Southern Cal
she had
group.
Sherry Dursaway and Terry Thompson. They spoke. They did a great job.
Right. And we are here to support all webinars. We want to make that perfectly clear. Anyone that would like our support and isn't getting our support, just get in touch with Lynn. She's the supervisor here on the job, and we'll definitely support you any way we can. That's the name of the game in On Passive.
Yes. see Marty here saying hello.
Yeah, Marty's here. Yeah.
Very good, Marty.
John Barilla's here. Say hi to John.
Yeah. Marty was
Jane
on the
is here.
webinar today.
Marty was there today. I mentioned Marty.
Oh, look at John. He says, give Lynn and Rob a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell to get notifications. So we have people that are here on this particular YouTube channel,
Your channel.
my channel, but it's also on Marty's channel too. If you guys want to hop back and forth, that's fine with us. Support Marty as well, but definitely subscribe to my channel so you can click the bell icon. That would be nice.
And what happens when you click the bell icon?
Then whenever there's an event or a video, you get notified.
All right, and then of course like.
Oh yeah, like.
Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, that's right. Like the live too. Just put a thumbs up. Right now we got 51 thumbs up. Thank you. And 75 are watching on my channel. So
Wow.
the rest are on Marty's channel. See, that's
That's
you can
good.
tell.
Well, we share.
Yeah, and some are on Comfort's channel. It's also streaming on the Facebook group called Unpassive Nation.
All right.
And it's also on my Facebook profile, Lynn Mie Nakamoto. So
say hello to Rupa. Rupa's here. Rupa Paul.
Hi Rupa. Hi Carl. Hi Kushal. Lots of folks here.
Momadou is here.
And Marty saying hi, Lynn and Rob.
All right, Marty.
What's up, Marty?
You're up kind of late, past your bedtime, Marty.
Momodu's here. Hi, Momodu. Momodu says, hello, Lynn and Rob. Everyone, good to see you all, and thank you for everything you've done and still doing for us. God bless you all. Thank you, Momodu. And we have V-Men here. He's from Canada, Quebec. Whoa, Canada, Quebec.
Quebec. Let's
Is
get it
it
right.
Oh, it's not
Quebec.
Not Quebec?
Well, maybe Quebec. But
Oh.
those of us who visited there and
Oh.
slid down the mountain on the train
Uh-huh.
or the trolley thing, I call it Quebec, but it's probably Quebec.
Oh, I see. And here's Gladys. Our friend Gladys is here.
Hello, Gladys. The nice thing about StreamYard, and we're loving it, and we've mentioned it to a few other folks, is we can highlight everybody as we go and show your comments, and that's kind of exciting to us. There's other things we think are within the app or the platform, but
We haven't figured it out yet.
yeah, we're slow to figure it out.
But, we'll get better over time. But the main thing is that we get to hear your comments or see your comments because they matter to us. So thank you. Go for it. Chat to your heart's desire. Interact with one another. That's what makes it fun. Because if you just do a regular YouTube live, you can't highlight anybody's comments. And the words are kind of small. Like here, when I see it on my desktop, I can see really clearly. It's really big font. I love it. It's good for us older folk.
One of the main things that I took from today's webinar with Julie and folks was we've got to keep logging into the back office. It's changing on a weekly basis.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably going to change even more regularly or quicker, many more times during the week.
Mm-hmm.
And it's important to stay focused and stay plugged in, as I keep hearing Marty and Red and Chris say. It's very important to stay plugged in.
Yeah, and I think that what they want to do is get us to go to the back office directly to get the information, because I think some people tend to use groups like Telegram groups or WhatsApp groups or Facebook groups, and they rely on it to get information. But the information is not directly from the company, right? It's secondhand, third-hand information, and sometimes not always accurate. So I think Ashmafar is trying to get us to rely on the back office, which kind of makes sense to me.
Well, that's where the action's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And when the apples start falling, or the bananas, or the pears, or the greenbacks, or the goldbacks, or whatever you want to call it, it's going to be important to check in with the wallet.
Definitely. And also the emphasis is now to go to O Network. So how many of you are going to O Network every day and making a post or a comment there on a regular basis? We're kind of curious. Are you using it actively? So I am starting to use it actively. For a while I wasn't there, but they're saying go to O Network, start using it. You can do original posts or you can do responses to posts.
And we've got, if I'm saying it right, Deco Leonard from is that
Cameroon,
Cameroon? Wow,
all the way from Cameroon.
that's cool. David's here. Uh, Theodore Williams is here, and we are in it to win it.
Definitely.
And we are going to stay focused, are we not?
Yes, 100% focused.
100% focused.
Wow.
Okay. Did you get a nap today? I guess that's the question everybody's
I
wondering.
got a short nap. I live on power naps lately, and they work for me. So I can keep going. You know what I mean?
I'll remind you of that when you fall asleep as we're broadcasting.
I'm not going to fall asleep.
Oh, okay.
I promise.
All right.
I'm full of energy right now. Oh, look at all the people here. June Buckingham is
You know,
here.
there's been a lot of comments that Ash will win a Nobel Peace Prize. I think that'll go down hands down. And I think within the next couple of years at the most, you'll see Ash everywhere.
Yeah. How do you think he's going to get the Nobel Peace Prize? For what?
Well, he's already mentioned that some of the products and the apps or platforms are going to help rid us of war. That's pretty exciting.
Right.
Being a former military guy myself and having been to war, I don't care for war too much.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like peace, and we need a little more peace in this world, both in this country and all over the world, whether it be Ukraine and Russia's conflict that's been going on for some time now, or conflicts at home here, conflicts in Cameroon, election issues in Papua New Guinea, which we try to stay on top of all that.
They just had elections in Kenya too, I heard.
Kenya, and there was some irregularities there. So I guess the United States is not the only place where there are irregularities.
Mm-hmm.
So, boy, we're cooking now. We've got, 150 folks with us, which at this time of the day, night, or morning is great. And we really appreciate that very much. So the biggest takeaway I thought today was focus. And just to keep your eye on the ball, as I call it, and connect with each other, and certainly go into O Connect.
Yes.
Right?
No, O Network.
O Network. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm ready for O Connect as well. But go into O Network and make sure you're posting something. And don't just, as Ash says, please don't say hello, hi. The sun is shining here, or good morning.
Or in it to win it. Some people just say that over and over.
We are in it to win it, though.
We are, but not in O Network. Don't post that over and over.
Okay.
Say something like original.
Somebody else from Papua New Guinea, Genevieve.
All right.
Wow.
All over. I think right now in Papua New Guinea it is 2:30, 2:20 p.m. It's 14 hours difference.
14 hours difference.
So it's a decent time for Papua New Guineans. It's pretty cool. And you guys can comment where you are. If you don't have your country attached to your name, tell us where you're coming from.
I know where I'm coming from.
Where?
St. Petersburg, Florida.
Oh, that's right.
Home of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
And tell them what this background is. What is our background for our Zoom?
Oh, that's downtown Tampa. We tried to get downtown St. Petersburg, which is half the size, but we couldn't find any pictures of it lit up. So we decided to show Tampa Bay, and I hope that's okay with everybody.
Yeah.
It's okay with you, right?
Yeah. That's fine. And look, Sherry Green said she saw the replay of today's webinar. Good for you, Sherry.
That's
People
good.
are starting to respond.
All right.
So what are your responses to the webinar? Any thoughts? Did any questions come up when you saw the comments from the attendees? There are quite a few speakers today on that webinar.
Sure was.
It ran for a little over 2 hours, I believe. Good content. What I took away from it was that, it's all about our mindset, basically mindset. And as we come into this period of unpassive where there's a lot happening, And we're kind of, we're sort of waiting for things, for the products to get sold, right? We're in that mode, but things are happening, right? So we're asking people to keep a positive outlook, have faith and belief in Mr. Mafara, knowing that things are going to happen when they're supposed to happen. So that's how I am personally. That gives me a lot of peace in my heart because I don't feel anxiety, thinking, is this going to happen and when is it going to happen? I know it's going to happen, and I know it's going to happen when it's supposed to happen.
Not to interrupt, but you should say hi to Mirthlin.
Hi, Mirthlin. I see Yin Yang.
Yin Yang.
Roy Davies.
I talk to Yin Yang on Friday Night Live all the time.
Oh, that's so nice.
And on the daily webinars that I check in with, which is good.
That's cool. And then we have Roshan Ekka saying hello. We have Theodore Kushal Pego, who said hi, and Theodore Williams, Sonu Mauya.
We're going to have to send you off to foreign language school so you can figure out the names a little bit better.
I tried my best, and now when Mirthlin's here.
Oh, Bruce is here. Bruce Gerstein.
You're kind of ahead of the game, honey. You see where I am? Look.
Okay.
Because you keep going like 5 in front of me. So Mohammed Abdullah Al Sadiq, he's a regular supporter of us. Good to have you here, Mohammed. Roy Davies, also a regular. Bruce Gerstein, now you can say hi to Bruce.
Oh, it's okay to say hi now. Hi, Bruce.
Bruce.
He had an avocado and I forget sandwich for dinner tonight.
Did he?
Yes, he was making a specialty sandwich with avocado.
That sounds
I remember that. I don't remember what the other. Was it chicken or turkey? I think an avocado. Oh, there's James Smith from Papua New Guinea.
Yes, Kanakai. Welcome. And we have Stephanie. Welcome, Stephanie.
She says it was very informative and a good webinar today.
Yes. And do you remember Bharat Chetri? He's the one that spoke. He talked about his humanitarian project.
Yes. Yes. Hey, thanks for joining us.
Good to have you here.
Very good to have you here.
Awesome. And we have Fidel Chaudhuri, who is, I believe, from India, if I'm not mistaken.
We love folks from India. There's David from Australia.
Very good, honey. You're getting to know where people are from. Jidan Barla.
And I'm also not jumping ahead.
Well, good for you. Good job. James Williams. Good to see you here, James. Irena is here as well.
Oh, Casey just mentioned that Ash was on Marty's Live. Kind of an unannounced thing. I guess Ash called Marty when he was on his live, and everybody who was on Marty's live today got to hear Ash, and that was kind of a special treat.
That was definitely a treat. You never know when you go on these lives what you're going to get out of it, man.
The nice thing about us being on at midnight, other than the fact there's not a whole lot of competition. Well, there's no competition. Zero competition is at midnight, with the exception of Papua New Guinea on Saturday, and that's no competition because we'll be at PNG, on Saturday night.
Yeah, no, Sunday morning.
As I said, Sunday morning. Thing. I stand corrected.
Sunday night, Saturday. No, Saturday night, Sunday morning, kind of the same thing, I guess.
Right, just past midnight into Sunday morning. Saturday night going into Sunday morning.
Yeah, exactly.
And David's there every Saturday, Sunday.
Yes, and we have Trevor Peters. Hi, Trevor. Peace Shine, what a lovely name. Hi, Peace Shine. Thomas Glaze, welcome. Good to have you here. Oh my goodness, so many comments. It just blows us away, hon.
Yes.
Look at all these comments.
And our goal is to be very interactive, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we want to make a difference and be a little bit different. As you know, as you can see, I've got a collared shirt on 2 days in a row. That's somewhat remarkable.
Very good, honey. I'm impressed.
Okay.
A lot of hellos. Robert Riojas. He's a regular here. Thank you, Robert.
Hi, Robert.
I see him everywhere. And we have Rebecca Wambua from Kenya. Hi, Rebecca.
This is truly amazing how people from all over the world are coming together for the better good of mankind.
Yep.
It's and that's what I call the ball. keep your eye on the ball, because the ball is the betterment of the planet. That's what I call it.
Yeah, this is like a mixing pot of all different colors and creeds and peoples. It's really special. I like it.
And have we met any people from other parts of the world? We're
We
doing
have,
it tonight.
yeah.
Or
You
this
know,
morning.
I know so many people I would never have met had it not been for On Passive. And I bet it's the same for many of you. You've met many new people from around the world and become more culturally aware and sensitive. I have.
Gladys. Say
Hi,
hi to
Gladys. Love ya. Roshan Eka from India.
All right.
Okay, and here it goes, John. He's our chat monitor, and he's going to check the other YouTube channels. Thank you so
Listra's
much.
here.
Listra's here. Hi, Listra. And we have Satya Narayana,
Also known as Swami.
Swami Papu.
Right.
Welcome. I'm fine. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So glad to have you. Suba's Creative is here as well. Nice to meet you.
She's Nakamoto. I'm Gorman.
He said, first, when we were thinking about a name for this live chat, he says, we can call it Late Night Chat with Nakamoto and Gorman.
That didn't go over well with Nakamoto.
It doesn't have a nice ring to it. So I said, Lynn and Rob sounds better than Nakamoto and Gorman.
Okay.
I think. It's easier to say, right? All right. Oh, Agrawal Kushbu is here as well.
So tell us some more about how you guys liked the webinar today. I know how we liked it, but we want to hear from you guys.
Okay. Yeah, so I got to scroll down because I think, Tiana's here. Hi, Tiana from Kauai. She lives in Kauai.
Are you going to say hello and sign?
Okay. Hi, Tiana. How are you? Good to have you here. Raphael is here. Akram is here. V-Man is here. Roy Davies. Okay, so we're asking for your responses to the webinar if you saw it. I think quite a few of you saw it. It was at 1 p.m. today at Eastern Daylight Time. Say your comments. I got to keep scrolling down. It's probably way at the bottom. Whoa, look at that. I have to keep scrolling.
Well, Marty told you how you can keep it from going fast.
Yep.
Go to the top.
Yeah, but the comments are at the bottom.
Okay.
That's
what I said.
The answers to the question we just asked are going to be at the
Then let's
bottom.
go to the bottom.
Okay. So whoever saw it, give your comments. Were you inspired? What did you learn from today's webinar? I believe they replayed it at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you didn't catch it the first time, you could catch it the second time.
Right. That's when I caught it, most of it at 8 p.m. You were doing some other things.
I see. Oh, no comments on that so far. So maybe not, the people here didn't get to see it.
Okay.
But, basically, it's all a matter of your attitude. That's what I got out of it. Because it's a choice. If you want to be worried, if you want to be fret, it's all a choice you make, and I decided here in On Passive, there's no sense worrying because I know everything's going to go okay. How do you feel about it?
Right.
You feel at peace? I feel really
I'm at peace for sure.
Yeah.
I know where we're going. I don't know what's in store exactly, as Marty says and Red says on a daily basis. We know, and Marty has indicated, we know less than a percentage point of 10%, which means we know nothing.
Yeah, essentially.
Essentially, right. With regard to specifics. And the products, as we're being told, are changing on a daily basis. Everything is being tweaked. And June was on today, and she mentioned respect. And I think John White may have mentioned respect, and a couple other folks did. And that's nice to see within this group here and within all of On Passive. It's totally different than anything I've ever been involved in, whether it be working for the government, working for a big trucking company, whatever. It's totally different because of the respect that so many different kinds of people from different parts of the world have for each other. It's almost mind blowing to me.
Yeah, so here June Buckingham says, yes, the webinar hit a lot of points today about being respectful to each other and most of all to Ash. That is true. Let me see if I can pick up any more. Momodu says, very inspirational and reassuring. Yeah, I saw Momodu there. And Momodu, actually, you spoke on it, didn't you? I think you did. Let's see. I'm checking for other
And
comments.
you are a speedy scroller, as they say.
Uh-huh.
So
So if you haven't caught it, I think they'll probably post the replay again. So try to catch it. Good things are coming our way. Carlos Cowell says, indeed, we are going to be blessed. We are blessed to be founders, those of you here who are founders. And remember, we want to talk to the general audience, as Mike said.
well, that's true.
Yeah,
And
so
that brings me to this point. We have several remaining pending founderships, and they are available. And Lynn will tell you how to go about securing one, should you want one. And it doesn't matter whether it's through Lynn, through Marty, through anyone in the world, whoever's got them. If you can get a founding position from a team member, we feel that's the way to go.
So what it is there are people who have registered with Unpassive but didn't get to the point of paying. So people who did that are called pending founders, and we have the opportunity now to transfer our pending founders to people who want to become a founder. So we've got 2020, the year 2020 date stamp. So if you're interested, just get a hold of us. I think most of you know how to get a hold of us. Through Facebook primarily, WhatsApp, Telegram, for example. Go to your team as well. If you need one and you have a team, probably your team members might have some pendings as well. But always remember this, as Marty says, you don't need more than one position. If you have one founding position, you're good.
That's true. That's true. It can be one and done, or it can be 100 and done.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. We're all in it to win it, and I keep seeing that as we scroll. In it to win it. What a phrase.
So if you want those pendings, just be able to provide us with your first name, last name, phone number, and an email address never used in Unpassive before, and be willing to pay right away, because Mr. Mafara will announce soon when he's going to stop us from transferring pending founder positions. So we want to take action as quickly as we can.
It could be any day now.
Could be.
Right.
Could be a matter of days, So.
Oh, and Henry mentions, Henry Horn, that we are in uncharted territory. There's never been anything like Unpassive. And when the world hears more and more about Unpassive, and they're hearing some things about Unpassive, they just don't know exact things. It's going to blow them away, as it's blowing us away on a daily basis.
Yeah, and I think it's exciting to be in a company that's unique. There's nothing like Unpassive. There's no company that is designed to make everyone successful. There is no company with a business model in which everything is done for you. Artificial intelligence, AI, does all the work for us. There's no other company like it that I know of.
Never in my lifetime have I seen anything like this. And we're all here along with folks like Michael Williams. And yes, Stephanie, he is quite the motivator. Anytime he speaks, I come away with something.
Yeah.
Whether it be motivation, whether it be information, whether it be a correction of something someone else may have said. Michael's right on top of things, as is Julie and Chris and yeah, Marty too, I guess. Huh?
Even Marty.
And
as Stephanie says, we all must continue to have patience, because it's already a done deal.
It is a done deal.
It is a done deal. We're in it. We're going to win.
That's for sure.
So just have faith, have belief, have patience, and keep a positive mindset. It goes a long, long way.
And it rubs off on people.
Yeah.
Whenever we're talking to whether it be someone that's a founder or not a founder, just be positive.
Mm-hmm.
Positivity breeds positivity, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes. And you can read what John Barilla says.
John Barilla says the webinar was inspiring. Everyone that spoke was direct and eloquent, but I was good after hearing Michael Williams. It's almost like hearing a sermon and you feel so good after either going to church or synagogue or a temple, wherever you might go. You know, he speaks to the way people think, and that's what John's point is.
Yeah.
And that's very reassuring.
Yeah.
Very
He
reassuring.
feeds your soul and your mind. You know what I mean? It's awesome. And let's hear from Leonard. Let's see what Leonard has to say. What I gathered there was about the right mindset. And also, Michael Williams helps us to understand that we don't need to rush things, that whatever Ash said, it's done. It's done. Let's keep the right mindset.
Great words. Those are definitely words of wisdom that we can all live by, for sure.
Yes, definitely. And here comes Ruth Pace, and she remembers what was said in the webinar, and I heard it as well. Good things come to those who are patient. Are you
Patience
patient?
is a virtue.
Yes.
I know. You keep telling me that.
That's right. And
As
are
I'm
you patient?
impatient. Heck no.
No, sometimes you are. It depends on what. You know.
Yeah, when I'm sleeping, I'm very patient.
Okay. Or June Buckingham says, or you can get Lynn in the back office under own network. Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, if you can look for me, just type Lynn Nakamoto, then all my posts come up and you can comment and I'll see you there too. Good idea, June. That's a good way. On passive family, Adesh says.
Right.
Yes, we are a family.
Is Adesh from India
I would guess so.
or
I would
Bangladesh?
either one, yeah.
Where are you from, Adesh?
Adesh, where are you from? Comment, please. And we have Ratan Paul here, who loves on passive. And we have Braja Bull Milk, who says on passive. Great job. Thank you, on passive.
This is the place to be, by the way.
There's
Okay,
no
have you
other
figured
place
it out
to be. I know. Yeah, I mean, there's no other place to be but in on passive.
March 2019.
Yep, that's us. March 2019. That's when we came in. The value of unpassive is incredible, Theodore Williams says. I agree.
There's nothing like it.
Nothing like it.
And Yin Yang says Michael Williams is an amazing speaker. All right.
And what is Tiana showing us, honey?
Tiana is showing us that she loves us. And we love you too, Tiana.
So we'll teach everybody this sign. This is the international sign for I love you. So everybody can practice that. This is the letter I, the letter L, and the letter Y. So when you put it all together, you have I love you. And it's international. You know, sign language is not international. Every country has its own sign language. But this particular sign is international. And it means I love you. So everybody should be saying this. On webinars, you can say, I love you to each other.
I've seen you say that.
Yeah.
A few times.
You have. You have. I love you, Tiana. Love you. And we have Rupapal saying, yes, Yin. Awesome leader. All right. I love the comments here. Am I catching up to these comments? We're trying to keep up with your comments. It's amazing. Lots of activity tonight. We love it. This is the way to do it. Okay, here's one. Positivity breeds positivity. What does that mean?
Is there an echo in the room?
What does that mean to you? Positivity breeds positivity. Paraphrase that.
If I'm positive and you're around me, I'm going to rub off on you. See?
Oh, okay. Let's rub off positivity.
Right.
All right. Okay. So positivity is basically contagious, is what you're saying, right?
That's exactly right.
And that is a good thing. So let's be positive, people. Patience pays off. That was another theme. Patience pays off. That was in that webinar today.
I heard John say that. And I believe Michael Williams said that.
Yep.
So great minds think alike. There's no doubt about it.
Definitely. Nothing absolutely is like unpassive. That is true.
Nothing like it.
This is true. Oh, what? That must be a emoji that comes out with words. We have yet to figure out what it means because it's I've seen it before. Stay home, thanks doc. So it must be a certain emoji comes out as that. I'm not sure. But thank you. Um, Go ahead, read that. You can read that.
On passive is built with unity at the forefront, bringing people together to lift everyone up. That's from On Passive Earning Online. No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
And theater says unpassive is very unique. It is one of a kind.
One of a kind, let's see, often imitated, maybe, never duplicated.
Oh, I've heard that
How do you
before.
like that?
I've heard that before.
That's pretty good. I like that
That's
one.
not unique, is it? I've heard it before.
No, it's an old time phrase and it's very true.
Uh-huh. And let's
And-
hear from Momodu. He says, unpassive is of the people and by the people and for the people.
Very true.
I love it. And
All true.
that's Ash Mufara.
That's Ash 110%. There's no doubt about it. And we'll all get to meet Ash someday, and that's pretty exciting stuff. You've had the opportunity. You were in Boston for the Burj Khalifa
The top.
the top
Mhm.
kickoff,
Mhm.
I call it, since I'm a football guy.
Mhm.
And that was pretty exciting meeting
Yeah,
him, wasn't
yeah.
it?
It's a once in a lifetime experience for me. You know, Ash Mufara, when you meet him in person, oh gosh, you'll just know that he is a very genuine person. Who you think he is who he is. He doesn't try to pretend to be anybody else. He's extremely humble. He has a lovely sense of humor.
He does
definitely-
have a sense of humor. I saw a picture of you kind of dancing with him.
Yes, yes.
That was pretty
And he
neat.
loves to laugh, and you can tell he loves people. He loves people a lot. And he's so special, loving and kind. And here we have David Wazowski. We hope we said his last name right this time.
I believe you did.
Okay. He says the value in unpassive is perpetually growing. The value is infinite.
It's growing by the minute. By the minute.
That's amazing.
And Ash is hiring the best of the best from around the world to develop more and more products, to tweak the products that we have. Gosh, we got 9 coming very soon, 3 to follow.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
It's just a massive effort, you know. I think a lot of people now realize the amount of work that goes into developing software. You know, when I first came onto Unpassive, I didn't understand software. But because of OTech Pros, they've been educating me about the software development life cycle and the time and effort it takes to create any type of software. And knowing that, I realized that this company has done a lot in a short period of time. A lot.
Well, I like what Felicity wrote on behalf of Joseph. Looks like they may even be related. I like that suggestion of health, whether it be health insurance, whether it be guidance in
being healthy.
being healthy.
Mhm.
What a great idea! And if Marty's still here, I hope he writes that down and mentions that to Ash. What a grand idea that would be.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure there's a lot more products coming, and even that health might be already in the works. Who knows, right? We don't know everything that's being developed.
Less than a percentage point of a percentage point.
Less than 1/10 of 1% is probably what we know. Not that much. So it's exciting. We have Laurie Lunn here. Hi, Laurie. And we have Akram Hussein. How
Hey,
are
Akram.
you?
Thanks for being here as usual.
Did we say hi to M. Kaylee yet?
No,
Hi, M. Kaylee. She's everywhere.
totally everywhere.
Ayo. Hi, Ayo. Good to have you here. Les Hudson is here as well. Many, many new names I've noticed tonight. A lot of new people. We're so excited to have you. Habib Taraf Dar says, good evening, USA. Good evening, Mr. Ashmafara. Salute to Unpassive founders. We are in it to win it. Good to have you here,
Without a
Habib.
doubt. And one of Ash's favorite initial phrases was "do it or die."
Yes, definitely.
So that should give everybody reassurance that we're all on the right track. Good things and big things are coming very, very soon. Uh,
We're just,
oh, Carlos is
we can
asking.
keep
Okay,
clicking.
I'm going to click the IPR or Yari. Uh, she says we love on passive. Let's see, I'm supposed to click on that. There we go.
There you go. Good practice. You do that.
And then coming down to Carlos, because I like what Carlos had to say. On our Sunday Live, will we do 1 hour before the PNG so it doesn't overlap? Yes, that's the plan. Lynn is in charge of the calendar, and we did talk about going, about an hour, hour and a half before PNG.
Mm-hmm.
Because there'll be things happening Saturday, and we're going to want to keep you guys abreast of all that too.
Yeah,
and
we could adjust the time of our live.
And we will.
Okay, so
I think 11 o'clock will be good. And if we go less than an hour, people can, get a coffee or a milk or.
It's gotta be.
Coke.
I have to be on PNG by 11:45.
11:45. So let's make it maybe 10:30. How's that? If we go an hour, that gives everybody 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Break in between.
That'd be good.
All right.
Maybe we'll try for 10:30 Eastern. We can do that on Saturdays. Yeah. Since we're running to go 7 days a week, we are going to be consistent, aren't we?
Consistency is the key to success. What do you think of that one?
I like.
I am just full of sayings.
We need. You're gonna write a book on sayings.
Yeah, this is what happens at just past the bewitching hour of midnight.
Yeah.
I just come out of the woodwork with all these sayings.
Well, John's asking if all the channels filter into one. Well, I don't know. I didn't check the chat, John. Try and look, and if you see, I think they do. They do condense them into one. Well, okay. My chat has 79 people. So if you go and check Marty's chat, see how many people are there. So, but I mean, they could. I don't know if they are.
Did you say hi to Arvinder?
Hi, Arvinder.
And then.
Thank you for all you do. You're so good about supporting us.
Machine saying hello to you.
Machine. Machine Alam. Hi, Machine. Good to have you here. Lots of new people. On passive, let's see what Raphael has to say.
Raphael says, on passive is teaching us to be good servants and good leaders. It's amazing how that's happening. People that weren't leaders are coming out of the woodwork. Marty calls them diamonds in the rough.
Mm-hmm. Diamonds in the rough.
And every day somebody comes either to us or to Marty or to Red or to Chris or to Julie with some kind of an idea. Mm-hmm. More and more ideas are coming up. And Ash will hear of these ideas, and if he thinks it's something he should take to the tech team, he does. He's already taken a number of ideas to the tech team. So this is an ongoing process, mm-hmm. and it's exciting.
Yeah, there's a lot of people with gifts and talents within OnPassive, founders. And maybe we don't know what they are, but they're coming out of the woodwork and showing themselves and shining, and that's what we want to see. Definitely. So we have Tuhin Sarkar saying, Assalamu alaikum, wa rahmatullah, all the respective founders of OnPassive. Very good.
Thank you, and same to you.
And Verona Willis agrees with us. Upcoming leaders.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. You can't have 1,400,000 plus folks, some of who do have more than one position, multiple positions, and not have leaders everywhere. They're just waiting to be found.
Oh, definitely.
And by staying connected and coming to things like our chat, Marty's Live, Julie's webinars, things that Susie is involved with, Chris Johnson.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That's how people get recognized and known. And I think by us doing this, sorry, I didn't mean to knock your elbow off the table. Mm-hmm. By us doing this and acknowledging what people are saying, there will be some ideas and people come up.
Oh, definitely.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Say hi to Emily.
Hello, Emily Blessing.
Emily in Kenya says hello. Good morning. What time? In Kenya, it would be 7 hours different. So it would be 7:52 a.m. So early morning for her.
Going on 8 o'clock or 1 a.m. here. Does anybody have any specific questions you want to ask of Lynn? And if I know the answer, I'll whisper in her ear.
Or of either of us.
Of either of us.
Or any questions or any thoughts. You're free to share your thoughts here. It's a really interactive chat. We don't want to be the only ones speaking because then you're going to be bored if we're the only ones talking. So we want you to express yourselves. Say what you think. Ask your questions. Hi, we see Tom Taylor. Hello,
hi,
everybody. Tom. I think your background is you're a DJ because I've heard you speak and you're an amazing speaker.
Yeah, my voice is nowhere near as clear as his.
You have a good voice.
And I have ums and ands and a's and
No, you speak fine.
I do?
Okay. You speak fine.
All right.
But Tom Taylor is amazing.
For sure.
So he just did a live, and I think he's going to continue to be doing lives, right, Tom? So let's look forward to hearing more from him.
We'll be tuning in.
Definitely. And
between the two of us, we're really everywhere.
We try to be.
Whether it be in a chat, a webinar,
social media,
quick live, social media. It's good stuff. It's all good.
Definitely, yeah. We want to be everywhere. We want everyone to be everywhere. We have Katari Brahmaya
from India.
Yes, it says hello, Lynn and Rob. Love you all family members from India. Oh, that's so nice.
Thank you.
So much love in this family that we call Unpassive. And Henry Horn says, if you build it, they will come. Incredible value for a crazy low cost. So my husband is now going to tell you about value in Unpassive.
Well, it starts out with the foundership, which was and still is. Oh, you don't want me to look at you.
Yeah, okay. Look forward to the camera.
Okay, I'll look in the camera. $97 plus the $5 if you use the credit card for $102. That's extreme value. I mean, you can't even get into Disney World for one day in the United States or wherever else Disney World is for under, I think it's up to almost $200. So you can't go wrong. We can't go wrong. No one can go wrong with Unpassive. And now that the founding position, the pending founders, is going to be coming to an end, total end, to where there be no additional founders, there'll be resellers positions. And we already have people in mind who've told us no as far as becoming founders, who are starting to watch things during the day, whether it be family members or friends. They tell me they watch Chris at 12:30, Marty at roughly noon. He's usually late, like we were tonight.
Yeah.
But he's been on time a few times. And who else?
We have Red.
Oh, Red at 11.
Red
at 11. So there's just during the day, into the afternoon, into the night, there's value everywhere because we're getting information. Some of it, some people may say, is a little slow coming, but buckle your seatbelt because the train is leaving the station.
Definitely.
For sure. And we're all on our way to the top, as is evidenced by Ash and Company and the founders owning the Burj Khalifa 2 floors.
Yes, that's
I
right.
mean, who would have thought?
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
That was a shocker. Nobody expected that. I don't think any of us expected for us to have 2 complete floors in the Burj Khalifa. That was a shocker. There's one after. And this thing here, Krishnendu Chakraborty. He's written, I think, probably Hindi, I'm guessing. And I'm thinking that when we get to Connect.
Connect will have the you can type it in
auto language translation
to where if you type in Hindi and we're here in America, we will see it in English.
So you see how right now this platform doesn't do that, right? So I don't know what he said, but just imagine when we get the auto translation, it's going to be a big game changer for all of us. Break down a lot of those language barriers that we have today. That's just so beautiful.
There's Casey again, and Casey says value, value, value. And he's so right.
So value, what is value to you? For me, value is not only about money value, but it's also about quality, time, effort, savings of effort, savings of time. That's all value to me. There's
That's
many
for sure.
layers of value, not just money value, you know.
Well, that's true.
So we'd love to hear from you. What do you think about how OnPassive offers value? What kind of value does OnPassive have for us and for the world?
It's beyond belief, the value. It's incredible. And James Williams is asking, how long have you and Lynn lived in Florida? Together, we've been in Florida since 2017, July 1st. And I had a house here in Florida that I've had for many years. So when we left Hawaii, we both retired. We needed a place to live that we could afford. And Hawaii is a little expensive to live and to visit. And so we wound up here in 2017.
Thanks for the question. And we have Brenda Flinders who says, hello, Lynn and Rob. Good to see you. I'm a founder in California, USA. I love OnPassive. Hello, California.
We love seeing California. We've got Canada, California, Florida, John Barilla in the Big Apple, New York City.
Yeah, all over the place.
India. I mean, we're just, we're spread everywhere.
Everywhere. And let's talk about the weather here and how it's been and the challenges we've had. My husband will tell you a little story.
Oh, yes, I can tell a little story. We lightning hit Monday of this week, hit our aluminum cover over the patio adjacent to our pool. I was standing outside and saw the flash of light, and I thought I was doomed. And the next thing I know, all I went out to do is check a light bulb. And the next thing I know is the entire aluminum cover or roof came down upon the pavers or the cool decking. And it was quite a shock. We're going to be getting it repaired. Probably takes a little bit of time due to the expense. And the way insurance in the United States has very high deductibles. So we would have to pay for the whole thing ourselves regardless. So that was an event for Monday.
But when that event happened, my husband was kind of close to where it caved down, when the roof came down. How many feet was it?
3 feet.
About 3 feet. And all I thought was, thank goodness he wasn't hit. You don't even think about the damage to the roof or the damage to your home. All you really care about is your loved one, and I just feel so blessed that he didn't get hurt. That's all that really matters, when it comes down to it, because things can be repaired, things can be replaced, but you can't replace my husband. He's my precious baby. Nobody can replace him. So, I was so grateful that things turned out okay.
And Rebecca is from the United States.
Oh, right, and then Roy Davies is from Florida. Did you see him?
Roy, yeah, I said hello to Roy earlier.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
So he understands the rain here in Florida. It's a rainy season.
And it is the lightning capital of the world here in Florida. Actually, 91 miles, 92 miles north of us is really the lightning capital of the world, Ocala, Florida. It's known for that, between Ocala and Gainesville.
Whew.
So very lucky. And I guess it wasn't my time to cash the old chips in.
Thank goodness. Oh, my gosh.
And the angels, you're right, June, the angels of OnPassive had surrounded me.
Yep.
And feel very grateful that nothing else happened other than a little bit of damage.
And damage, as they say, can be repaired, but you can't replace your husband. You know what I mean? So it's like, thank goodness he's fine. That's all I cared about when that happened.
You need to read what Raphael says. Very, very nice words.
Raphael says, I can't believe how much I've changed since joining on Passive 1 year ago. I always sat in the background of everything I was involved with. So now you're saying that you've stepped forward, right, Raphael? Because I see you on webinars. You're not shy. I hear you speak. So I think that's what you're saying. There was a transformation within yourself, right, after coming into Unpassive. You can elaborate. You can make more comments. We'll be glad to post them as we see them. I think a lot of us have changed. I have personally changed. When I came into Unpassive, I came in for the money. I mean, honestly, I came in for money because I needed money. But over time, as I listened to Mr. Ashmafar speak, and as I attended more and more webinars, I realized that this company it's more than just about making money. It's way more than that. It's really about what we're going to do with the money we make. And there's going to be plenty of it. Lots of apples coming. Mr. Mafara says, fill our tanks first. But after we fill our tanks, what are we going to do, honey?
We're going to help as many people and as many organizations around the world as we can. But as Ash says, he expects us to fill our baskets with apples. And it's after that time and we're satisfied we're in better shape than we ever were, both time and financially, then it's time to help others. And that's what our plan is for sure.
Definitely.
Say hi to Dangu from Chakma from Bangladesh.
Hi, Dangu from Bangladesh. Good to have you here. And here we have Verona Willis saying, Lynn, you are thinking really hard about the fact of losing your husband, but God, I think she's saying that God is there. No, I don't think God would take him away, but I'm just grateful he wasn't hurt. So thankful. It makes you realize what's important when these near accidents happen.
I wish I could share the pictures. It looked like a war zone, to be
It's
honest.
terrible. Lots of cleanup had to be done.
Yeah, it took about 10 hours totally with my daughter and her boyfriend, Lynn and I, as well as my neighbor and another friend who came over the next day. We cut up all the aluminum and donated that to a facility.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here Raphael is answering my question. He said he changed a lot, and he says, yes, I was very shy. Same thing with Listra. Listra said she can't believe she's talking on webinars and doing like lives, because Listra never thought she would ever do that because she was introverted, but somehow on Passive brings out the best in us.
Yes,
Brings out
for sure.
confidence. It's really special. Awesome.
Read what I was going to say Solomon had to say.
Okay, Solomon says, our passion is on Passive. Help the needy. Help the community mission from everywhere to everywhere. On Passive Family. That is the vision of our CEO, Mr. Ash Mafara, and his family and board members. To help the needy. I would agree with that.
For sure, for sure. Click on Greg Hill. He says for some reason he's unable to attend. This is being recorded. Is it being recorded?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's being recorded, and it'll be in Lynn's YouTube, on Lynn's YouTube channel. So you can tune into her channel and watch the whole thing. I think you'll have better luck hooking up with it there.
So this is not a regular webinar. This is we're live streaming on several YouTube channels. So this is how you participate through YouTube. So if you're clearly in somebody's YouTube channel, might be mine or Marty's or Comfort's. And when you comment, that's why we see them, because you're commenting in the YouTube channel. So you are attending currently. Okay. It's just not a regular webinar. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there's a hi Ron again.
Where?
Judy Reeves.
Oh, so, okay, who is Ron? Ron is my co-host in Friday Night Live. And his name is so close to my husband's name, which is? What What's your name?
Ron?
No.
Oh, no. Rob. I'm Rob.
Robert or Rob. But even today I've been
What are you
saying,
laughing at?
I said Lynn and Ron, and my husband says, I'm Rob, I'm not Ron. I said, I know that, but it's just a habit to say Lynn and Ron because Lynn and Ron are the co-hosts of Friday Night Live, so it's kind of funny.
Okay, we've been on for about an hour,
All right, we can.
we might better wrap it up here before we put people to sleep.
Okay, sounds good. Let's read Tarak's comment first. He says, Tarak Barman from India, our CEO creates a great platform to more learning as on passive. We are growing more knowledge and enjoying this process. Thank you, Mr. Ash. Awesome.
Oh, Greg is watching he's on LinkedIn.
Oh,
Isn't that one of the
yeah.
platforms?
Oh, Greg,
Did
you're
you
on.
put it on LinkedIn?
Yes, I did. Oh, that's good to know. It's working on LinkedIn. That's awesome. I connected this to LinkedIn as well. So I didn't know it was working. So thank you for letting us know. This is great.
All right. Well, we're getting somewhere. We're learning.
Yes, yes, yes. And some of you are on Facebook, on Passive Nation group. You can also chat there as well. But I didn't have the attention to be able to do everything. I got to focus on straight ahead. So I'll check Facebook Nation on Passive Nation later when this is all over. But thank you everybody for being here. Okay, John Barilla says, Mr. Whitty says, let's call the show Late Night Chat with Lynn and Rob, not Ron. Sound good?
Maybe we should bring Ron as a guest. Have him drop by.
So you can see, I put on our graphic, Late Night Chat with Lynn and Rob. So R-O-B. Very good.
Joy says love from Bangladesh. Thank you, Joy.
Love to you. Love you all. We get lots of love on this show. I'm so lucky.
Okay, it's time for a news update.
Okay.
Da, 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 da.
What is it?
Tomorrow, don't forget to tune in at 11 a.m. for Red, even though I believe he's still traveling by a ship.
He's gonna come. He's gonna do his live Monday. Mighty said.
Like I said, Red will be on Monday at 11 Eastern Daylight Time. Marty for sure will be here today in the morning at noon, and then he's followed by Chris Johnson at 12:30, quarter to 1, whenever Marty wraps his deal up.
Yes.
And then I believe the next thing on Friday is Friday Night Live. So don't forget.
What time?
What time? I was just getting to that. 8 p.m. It'll go from 8 to 10, and we're planning to be here after that for the late night chat with Lynn and Rob.
Yeah, and Friday Night Live, we're going to have Mike Ellis and Dan Street and Marty DeGarmo, Tony Monk, and more. If there's more people that come up, we don't know. It could be more surprises. So we have really good speakers, and we do open it up for questions and comments for attendees. So it's pretty fun. You get to learn, get information, and then we have the open forum where you can actually ask your questions and make your comments.
That's true. Mm-hmm. So are you ready to say bye-bye?
Yeah, wait, did we forget anything? Friday Night Live.
Well, then Saturday we have at 11 o'clock OTEC Pros.
11 a.m. Eastern
11 a.m.
time.
Eastern Daylight Time.
OTEC Pros.
And then as the day goes on, what do we have?
We have Papua New Guinea.
Okay.
At
Sunday morning at 12 a.m.
12 a.m.
Same time as ours.
Eastern time.
And then we will likely be at 10:30 or 11. I would say 10:30 p.m. on Saturday. But we'll post in the back office and on all social media so everybody who's interested can tune into some more chat.
Yeah, and then Sunday afternoon is Heroes. It's a public webinar, 1:30 p.m. We'll have Marty DeGarmo give the update, and then we have Andy Burks talk about the sales perspective, and then we have Comfort and Funmi. They usually moderate the comment and question section.
You better say hello to TM.
Tony. Tony is here. Good to have you here. All right. Tony's recovering and he's getting healthier by the day. We send our prayers out to our special guy, Tony Ma.
You checked in right when we were saying goodbye.
Yes. and we want to say bye to Tiana. She's making the international sign for I love you, and we love you, Tiana. I'm happy you came here tonight. That's good. You participating, being active. Good.
So don't forget, all sorts of information coming your way starting tomorrow at noon. Any questions or comments? Contact Lynn Nakamoto on any social media, whether it be Telegram, Facebook, Messenger,
Me for the pending founder position.
for the pending founder
Yeah.
position.
You guys know how to get a hold of me. I think, like again, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, Telegram, or ask somebody, and somebody knows how to get a hold of me. I'm very easy to get a hold of. So if we got 2020 pending founder positions, but I think that it will be closing out soon. I don't think Mr. Mafar will keep that opportunity to transfer positions open very long. So you want to make sure if you want them, come and get them from your team, from us, from anybody, you know.
And Judy's reminding us that Engineer Mike does his Sunday show now at 9 o'clock.
All right.
Just wanted to cover all the bases.
All right. Shaka to Tiana. And I guess we can go ahead and wrap up. I don't think I can cover all the comments. All right. Thank you again, everybody. So we'll see you tomorrow for Friday Night Live at 8 p.m. Eastern. The link will be posted in the back office, and then we will have our late night chat at midnight Eastern time. It will be posted in the back office as well as on all different social media. All right. So we'll see you tomorrow.
So long from Tampa Bay, Florida.
Aloha. This is the sign for aloha in sign language with the letter A, aloha. Aloha, everybody. Bye bye. Love you.